Hello there, it's Jessie here. Welcome to the channel. I am going through a process, deep process, so just to let you know, that's how I am. That's my current state of being. I've noticed when I don't feel, and I would say it when I don't allow myself to feel, but sometimes it's very difficult to make that connection because of the pain of feeling that feel. And I've noticed when I don't feel it, or I can't feel it, whatever, it manifests as physical pain in the body. Totally, I've got real pain in the body. And when I put my attention there, I do nothing else, I just lie or I sit and put my attention to the pain subsides. And the moment I'm moving house today, and I'm flying back to the UK tomorrow, so I have a lot to do, and my body is giving me so much pain, and the only way to alleviate this pain is if I just stop and be with it, and it actually alleviates, and I get a little bit closer to touching the emotion. And it's that funny thing of I sort of know that's what I need, my body needs, yet there's sort of external responsibilities that I have, and managing them both. And the way I'm managing it is just taking rests, and then enough rest till the moment comes, a thought comes, so I'm sort of motivated again, like, okay, come on, back to work. And it's I'm managing, I'm getting there. Yeah, it's a lot. And again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Human beings are absolutely fucking resilient for all the things that we've been through, and our ability to keep going is incredible. So kudos to humans. I'm going to pull, I did that last time. I'm going to pull a card for us today from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck, because it seemed to go down really nicely last time, and yeah, so I'm going to do that again, and then I've got sort of a little personal announcement at the end, which I'll share with those who wish to stick around for it. So let's pull a card. I'll pop this here, and just shuffle them a little bit. Oops. And set the intention to connect with the earth, with the sky, and with my heart. And from here, set the intention to pull a card that will be most beneficial for all of us here today, for the highest and best of all beings in all places. Thank you. All right. Okay, so let's see what we get today. What's our message? One card. I prefer it when one flies out. I've seen some readers know when to stop. They intuitively know when to stop and pick. I prefer it when it pulls out because it's sort of safety that my mind's not choosing, and it's more genuine. But I think I need to trust more. I'm going to go with this one. Oh, it's the same card we had before. Sky Dancers. Well, clearly I and whoever's watching that this resonates with, we're in a similar energy. So I'll read it and then I might pick another one as well, but let's read this first. Maybe there was something I didn't catch last time. Okay. When a sky dancer appears, she is inviting you to welcome the deepest power of the feminine into your life. You have already overanalyzed your situation to exhaustion. Now is the time to invite the sacred feminine, the wisdom within your heart, no matter your gender, to guide you to success. If you've become earthbound, plodding and planning and praying for change, cease and desist. Break the habit of being yourself, of repeating the same behavior and hoping for a different outcome. Stop trying to figure it all out and stop overthinking it. Surrender. The sky dances are heralding the arrival of a new relationship with yourself, in your work or in your love life. Do not assume that this personal opportunity will rescue you. The only way to liberation is to kiss the ground goodbye and take flight, to rise above the fray and the drama of the struggling, arguing mind. Dance in the sky and view the madness below. By simply witnessing the actors and the human comedy unfolding on the ground, you are transforming it. As you observe the drama, you unleash the power of the sacred feminine that allows for resolution. The sky dancers know the maps of heaven and the way to the holiest and most sacred spaces on earth. They come to help you with your current life and, even more important, to guide you to the realization of your own divinity. So, what I'm taking from this on a personal level is surrender, this idea to surrender in the divine feminine. And it's very clear, I suppose, in what I'm going through at the moment, that I'm very much attempting to comprehend it with the mind. And it's a safety measure. I totally get why. Like, really, from what I've been through, that if first I would like it to be accepted from the level of mind. So when I surrender myself to the emotional side of it, the pain that I feel, betrayal, mistrust, blah, 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 that I feel safer to go there when my mind's comprehended the why it happened. So there is that. I am sort of analysing a bit, but I also really honour that that's a necessary step for me to take. Clearly now the next step is to surrender to the emotional side of it. So I guess I needed that message again. What about you? I think it's always relevant in a way. It's balancing the two. All right, let's have one more. Am I being greedy? Oh, there it is. Actually, there's quite a few, but I'm going to take the top one. Okay. So here's our card. The Feast of Plenty. Choices and their consequences. It's a very interesting image. I don't know, what do you think about that? Like a big orb, two swords into the orb, crystals coming out, a bee, and I'm not really sure, feathers? I don't know, interesting image. I wonder, does that evoke anything in you? Whew. Let's see what it says, and then see if the words and the images correlate in my mind. Number 20. Okay, the Feast of Plenty. I'll leave the image for you to contemplate. A great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger? Something new and unconventional with its potential for bitter or savoury qualities, or something you already know you love? You are faced with a plethora of options right now, and while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. You might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of over-analyzing, there it is again, no amount of over-analyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. Don't debate the right or wrongness. Instead, just choose. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is necessary now. Sour, bitter, sweet, savory, what matters is relishing the experience until you digest all that your choice is offering you right now. Wow. Only one warning. Avoid the same choice if it keeps you hungry. If something didn't feel good or does not bring you what it seemingly promised, do not choose that again. The experience will only repeat itself, and you will have more than a bad taste in your mouth. The feast is yours to enjoy. You can always go back for more when you're hungry again, for life's blessings are ever available to you and calling your name. Wow, I really like that message. About experience. So less, the analysing of the mind, and we try to make the right decision. But shifting that perspective a bit, rather than it's not the right or wrong, or you'll miss out if you don't do that, or whatever it is. But that it's giving you an opportunity to experience, and your choice can help you experience something new. And from new experience comes more lessons, more learnings, more wisdom. So I like that. Choosing experience. What experience are you choosing for yourself? I like that a lot. All right, so there we go. There are the messages. Let me know down below if it resonates. And so my little personal announcement for those of you who care is I'm flying back to the UK, as I mentioned, tomorrow. And I've got a very busy few months ahead. So I'm working at a summer camp, which is very intense. Very unlikely I'll be able to upload a video. Potentially, I'm going to take my little camera stand and my camera and potentially, but I'm not making any promises, so you might not see me for a few weeks. I start on Monday next week, and then it's 3 weeks intense. So if I'm absent and you're wondering, Jessie's not here, Jessie's here is not here, that's where I am. All right, I'm working, and but maybe, I really am feeling the support of this community as it grows and as people engage and the same faces reappear. I'm really feeling it, and it really warms my soul. Very grateful for everyone who engages, even if it's passive and you just watch. Still, your presence is felt. So thank you, and even as people start to engage with each other, I really, really want to cultivate this more. So yeah, if I'm gone for a while, that's where I am. You might hear from me, you might not. Wishing you all the best in all your days. Wishing that you are true to yourself and with others. You're kind. You can identify your needs and meet them, or ask others to help you if you can't do it alone. Whatever it is, I wish for freedom for all. So I'm going to go now. Thank you very much for sticking around. Thumbs up if you like the video and the message. Comment down below any thoughts, and subscribe if you're new and for whatever reason you have a good feeling about this. And I will see you in the next video. Big love. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful life.